So Andrew went on a big bike ride today up a mountain, and apparently he fell and cut himself really bad. And his friend went to pick him up to take him to the hospital to get some stitches. And I'm just sending him a picture of his driver's license and Alberta healthcare card. And this is the only picture I got. So I told him to make a video for you guys just to show what he did. He didn't hit his head. I think he just cut his arm open. He doesn't think anything's broken, but yeah, a rockin' Friday night. Hopefully he's okay. Okay, so last night when Andrew was at the hospital, I told him to make a video for you guys to tell you the story.
Uh-huh.
And what did you do, Andrew?
I took a video.
What did you take a video of?
This?
He took a 5-minute video of the doctor sewing his arm together. It's so gross. I could hardly look at it.
Yeah, it's great.
He's like, you said you wanted a video. I'm like, yeah, like tell the story.
And I just didn't get one row of stitches. I got the bottom row for the lower layer of skin, and then the top row, the top layer, where everybody's like, yeah, when you get stitched, you just stitch you up. No. He stitched the bottom layer of skin in the wound, and then the top layer. And it's all on video.
It's really gross. It's really gross.
Yeah.
What was your arm doing? It was flapping.
No.
The skin was
like I
flapping.
was trying to explain to Michelle, like in the video, because my arm is so inflamed and puffy, like you know, it just looks like, oh, you cut it open. But like when it first happened, because there was no inflammation, like you could like stick your finger in it if you wanted to. Like it was just flappy skin. It was just flappy skin.
Ew.
So it was like, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh God, you could hide something in there. Oh Jesus Christ, make it go away. And then I'm like, wait, that's really bad. Is my arm broken? And I started like doing this, and I'm like, oh God, no, it's good. Oh, thank you, God. Oh God, no. But I pretty much instantly called Brian, and then we went and then Michelle, and then we went and got stitches.
He's like, I need to take my shirt off and wrap it around my arm.
Yeah. Michelle was like,
I'm like, do you want me to talk to you until he gets there?
Do you want me to talk to him until he gets? I'm like, no, because like as I'm walking, I look like Saving Private Ryan, like where like blood is just coming down my arm here, and yeah, so I had to take my shirt off and wrap it around my arm.
So be careful when you're riding down mountains.
Yeah, don't try new things on really rough road going downhill. I really didn't think I was pushing it that much, but I guess I was. Oops, I made a mistake. I miscalculated. But like the fall itself, if you would have saw me fall, you'd be like, ooh, bad fall. And then I showed you this, you probably would have said, whoa, how did that happen from that fall? But I'm pretty sure when I rolled, like I scratched here hard, and then I scratched my arm. Like I rolled onto a rock, because it's bad. It's bad.
Okay, so I'm going to put the video Andrew took of himself getting the stitches.
We should ask them if they want to see
at the end of this. If you don't want to see it, don't look at it.
Yeah.
I could hardly look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty graphic, but I'm pretty chill, and I'm just talking to the doctor about random stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm actually watching him suture it, and there's like bits of flesh just... Okay, yeah, never mind. Just...
So maybe I won't ask Andrew to make videos for you guys anymore, but
oh God, it was an amazing
maybe you'll
video.
love it. I don't know. He's okay.
Like on the videos, everything's puffy, so it's just gaping open, right?
Yeah, but when you first cut that, it does not look.
And
that
I was
bad.
trying to explain to her like what it looked like, but instead I just did this. So it's like this.
It was
Like
gross.
you could hide money in there.
It would have been a pocket.
Yeah, it was a little pocket. It was like.
Oh, what's on the inside? Oh,
Just stitching up layers here.
I gotcha. Oh, that's how. The skin is pretty thick.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's thicker than I thought.
The skin is very thick and
Jeez.
tough. It takes quite a bit to.
To do this?
Yeah.
Well, I think my whole body must have landed on a rock or something when I landed on my arm.
Enough that you knew right away. Hey,
Oh,
that is not right.
You know,
here.
it's funny though. Like when you get an injury, then, like when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's worse than I thought it would be. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but then the blood just started rushing out.
Yeah.
And then oh, that's how thick the layer is. Wow. Yeah. Have you been a doctor for a long time?
25 years.
Good show. Good show. Is work a lot more stressful because of the COVID and all this? Or is it over it?
It adds a layer of complexity.
Yeah.
The initial, once we kind of started locking everything down,
Yeah.
and when we weren't really sure what to expect, and you're hearing terrible reports out of, Italy and
Yeah.
New York and whatnot, that was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I think we've all kind of developed more of a routine and are more comfortable with protocols and how to approach things and how to feel relatively safe with things.
Gotcha.
So, and, we just haven't seen the numbers, certainly in Western Canada, the way they have in Eastern Canada.
Yeah. Just more congested.
Well, I think it's a couple of things. Certainly in the interior, our population is just not as dense.
Yeah.
Which I think just naturally helps.
Yeah.
And we had the luck of timing of when spring break hit.
I heard of this.
And
Yeah.
the luck of having other people be worse, experience it before us, so we weren't like ground zero up front.
Yeah.
And people have just been really good in terms of following protocols and isolating.
Oh, it's just so. Our 2-year plan, we rented out our condo to two great women. In February. So at the beginning of March, we went to stay with my girlfriend's sister, and that's when this thing started to ramp up. And then we're like, well, how do we quarantine if we're home? It was so we just we wanted to do the best we could. And we went to Oliver, went to an RV park, and we stayed pretty put. I mean, as put as we could, and it's
a challenge.
It is, but I've learned about solar panels, and I put 300 watt and 150 watt on the roof of the van. Yeah, it's been wild. 3 large deep cycle batteries, and so the first suture was to stitch
Just bring the deeper layers together.
Oh, I see.
Those ones are dissolvable.
Oh, okay. I was wondering when you didn't grab that little speck, but that makes sense. Yeah, this looks more like fishing line.
Yep.
It's funny. Oh, jeez. 6 years ago now, I had to get stitches for the first time in my life. Mm-hmm. And I remember when I was on the table, I couldn't look.
No, it's a little easier. Been there, done that.
It's right. It's yeah, exactly. Oh boy.
So these superficial ones, they need to come out. They stay in for about 7 days.
Oh, okay.
7 to 10 days. You can take them out yourself if you're feeling brave or you're
Yeah.
Just a set of tweezers and a fine pair of scissors. You grab the knot, lift it up and cut on one side of it, and they'll pop right out.
Okay, sounds good. There we go. Maybe that's